Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jimmy from Mechanic and welcome to the workshop sessions. Now today we're going to have a look at a couple of my favourite coin moves, the Himber Vanish and the Muscle Pass. Now used on their own, these are really powerful and effective moves, but I'm going to show you a couple of tips on how to maximise the potential of these sleights. Now today's video features the Collusion Coin Ring Set. Links are in the description below. Now this set combines coin and ring magic like never before, and we've introduced a third phase to the transformation. You'll see what I mean at the end of this video. So if you like the Collusion Coin Ring Set featured in today's video, links are in the description below. Head over to MechanicIndustries.com and check it out. Let's start with the Himber Vanish. So here's what it looks like. We'll drop the coin into this hand, we'll give it a little squeeze, and you see it does vanish. Here's how to do that. So you're going to have to get used to dropping the coin kind of 360, so it'll drop and it'll land in your palm. That's the first thing to get used to. So the way I do this is I bring up and then I let go with a thumb from the back. So I bring up and then with a thumb I let go. So that's the first part of the move, just to get it to flip 180, not 360. So it's just flipping 180 into the hand. That's the first part of the move. The next part is getting it to land on your pinky. So what's going to happen behind this is, as I drop the coin, it's going to land on the pinky and these fingers are going to cover. And then this coin will get pulled back into this hand. So I'll show you a fully exposed one. So it will get dropped, pulled back into the hand. Again, it gets dropped back into the hand, and then you can go into classic palm. So what we're going to do is practice dropping this coin onto the finger like this. So first thing is just practice to get that to land like this every time, and you want it to land kind of about exactly there, so you can see my finger is kind of right along the edge here. So practice doing that. It's not very difficult. You can get it to land there most times. Once you get used to dropping it a kind of half flip, it'll land on the finger. And now all you need to do is pull back this finger. So this finger will pull this coin back in, and it's going to kind of get clipped around here. So from this angle I'll drop it, and you kind of clip it with a third finger as well, and then it'll be in this really secure kind of palm here. So it's just between the middle and third finger at this point. Drop it, pull it back, and then you can bring it into lots of different palms from here. So I usually bring it back and then place it into classic palm. Usually classic palm you'll do with your middle fingers, where you press up this way, but I do it with the little finger from the Himber Vanish. So I just come up, pop, and let it pop in this way. So from here you can bring it and it can be in classic palm. So the next part of the move is putting that all together with the fingers that come up. So the fingers are going to be the cover. So you drop the coin, fingers come up, and then your hand comes away. So without the fingers, it comes here, comes away. But what you do, as soon as you're in mid drop, your kind of fingers are coming up and your little finger comes out. So this fingers cover the little finger. So now I can perform this steel move, but under the cover of these fingers, and then the coin will vanish. So that's the Himber Vanish. It's probably one of the cleanest, most beautiful coin vanishes I can think of. It's especially when you get really used to it. You see there I flash the finger. You just got to be careful not to flash that little finger this side. So don't put the finger out too early. You've got to be, that's the only consideration, is just not to flash that little finger. So a good angle is here, it comes in this way, and it's trying to keep this part of the hand looking the same throughout. So it's not like this. So this part of the hand, you never expect that it's the little finger that's, see, I just flashed it a little bit there, so I'm just showing you, you don't want any of this. You kind of want here, and then it's done. So that's the Himber Vanish. So check this out, we're going to spice this up a little bit. If we drop the coin, you see it changes into a ring. Here's how to do that. We're going to have the ring in finger palm, and we're going to just do the Himber Vanish, but we're just going to flip that ring over. So here's how it looks from an exposed angle. I'm going to drop the coin and flip the ring over as I steal the coin out. So again, I'll drop the coin, flip the ring over as I steal the coin. Now I'm going to pick up the ring, and then as I come forward I'm going to drop that coin off and back into the original finger palm that the ring was in, and then I can end super clean. Drop, flip, pick up, drop, and come to here. So that's just if you want to add a little bit more flavour to your kind of Himber Vanish. You can use it as a transformation, and it doesn't have to be with a ring. This can be with a coin or any other little object. It could be a key, could be whatever you want. But this is just how to add a little bit more. So Himber Vanish, flip the object over, pick up as you come forward, drop the coin off into a finger palm here. So up to speed. Make sure you don't flash this to begin with, and it's nice to handle this coin using this dirty hand. So be very fair, switch hands, come over, they see an open hand, you drop the coin, it changes into a ring, and then I drop the coin off to end completely clean. We can even take that a step further, so we're going to use the coin and the ring. So just check it out. I'll put the coin and the ring into this hand. Now look, watch, if I squeeze, I'll come here, I'll squeeze. See the coin and the ring actually merge and they won't come apart. But check this out, if I flick over the coin and the ring, you can see they re-split. Go check out Collusion. Here's a muscle pass. So we've all seen a coin fall down. Have you ever seen a coin fall up? Here's how to do this. Now we're going to start in classic palm. So this is where the coin is held casually inside this hand. We're going to press down. This is the position you need to be in. So you can see I've got little red marks there now where I've just done this for the performance. So I'm going to press down, and then my thumb is going to come over this way, and it's going to cause this coin to be gripped. So from this side, but you need to keep this hand really nice and casual, kind of C shape here. And this is classic palm, so it's clipped between this fleshy part of the thumb, kind of the base of the hand here. So easiest way to get into it is to place the coin here, index finger, press down, squeeze in with your hand, and then you'll be in classic palm. Now you do need to get into classic palm using one hand, so when I drop it I don't really want to be coming over and getting into classic palm. So the way to get into classic palm in one hand is to have the coin on the middle and third finger, and then as I twist over I press up and it will go into classic palm this way. So that's how to get into classic palm using one hand, middle and third finger. As I rotate the hand round it gets placed. So instead of the index finger pressing, I'm using these two fingers to press to clip it into classic palm. So you will need to do this. So for instance, when I drop it, if I can't just muscle pass from this position, so if I drop it I just need to get it into position and then apply a little bit of pressure either with a third finger or middle finger just to get it into that position so it will spring off. So just a little note, so if you're going to do the gravity one way, say hey, you can't just then do it from there. You kind of need to adjust, get it into a classic palm so they can then fire it off. We're in position in classic palm. What do we do from here? So I'm going to build up pressure, and it's all about this fleshy part of the thumb here. So you can see the red mark. So it's going to build up pressure, and I'm pressing down with my thumb and kind of up with this section of my fingers here as well. So I'm really squeezing together, and it causes quite a bit of tension. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to allow the coin to ping off this fleshy part of the thumb. So as the tension increases, it's going to ping off this part of the flesh. So again, to begin with, you'll just be doing it a very short distance, but practice, you'll be able to get it further, and then eventually you can shoot it quite far distances, so you can get a real kind of, and the angle here is, my hand is kind of like this, so it's going to shoot up this way. So the coin is going to come out vertically to begin with, so wherever you angle the coin is where it's going to come out. So if you go here, it will fly up. If you go to the side, it will fly out to the side. So you can get quite a good aim with this, Eventually you'll build up enough pressure so that you can shoot it up. Check this out, we can amp that up a little bit. If I shake the ring, we can make a coin appear. But if it appeared out of nowhere, then it can vanish just as easily. Here's how to do that. Coin in classic palm. We're going to take the ring off the finger, twist it round to show nothing hiding, and then we're going to shake. As we shake, we're going to fire the coin off, and it's going to hit the ring and bounce back into the hand. So that's what's happening. We're going to fire it, and it's going to bounce back into the hand. So as long as you do it from this side, hide the coin in classic palm, shake the ring, you get this lovely appearance of a coin from a ring. So just using the muscle pass and a little extra, you kind of get more bang for your buck. Go check out Collusion. And then if you want to, you can combine it with a Himber Vanish. So we're going to produce the coin, I can then hold the ring, and then I can look like I drop the coin into the ring, but it's going to hit the ring, fall down, and then I'm going to do the same as the Himber Vanish. So kind of here it looks like it falls into the ring, and then I go into classic palm. I can put the ring back, fire off from classic palm, and then nice and clean. So this is just a nice routine to combo those two moves, the Himber Vanish and the muscle pass, and using a little extra, the Collusion Coin Ring Set. So all together, ring comes off, spin, shake, muscle pass, show, grip the ring here, Himber Vanish, show, put on your finger, and then you can transfer to keep this hand nice and clean. So it's just a quick little routine that combines coin and a ring. So like I say, the Collusion Coin Ring Set, the ring matches the coin exactly, and there is some more bits that go with this set, so head over to MechanicIndustries and check it out.